Hi there, this is Courtney Hale, and I've been promising people some lessons on gardening and permaculture, seed sovereignty, so here we go. This here is the herb spiral and wildflower spiral that I created earlier. That's a classic keyhole. You can barely see the path anymore, but what I want to show you is the fact that once you actually lay down some seed and put in some plants, they're going to kind of come back on their own. And they essentially self-select. In other words, these plants know what they're doing, and they are able to find the appropriate places. I broadcast a lot of seed in order to give plants the option of where to grow, basically. It looks to me as if these are some of the wildflowers, which may very well be perennials. I'm hoping that they're going to come back on their own and not get killed off over the winter. This looks like cosmos to me, and maybe some of this is echinacea or poppies or something like that. Here I know for sure I put down a peppermint plant, and look how it's really taking root down here. That's just one plant that I put down, and that'll eventually kind of take over everything. But I was really encouraged to see in here that some of the herb seeds that I put down have been successful. Right here looks like some cilantro is growing. If I taste it, yeah, cilantro, yum. And there's a bunch of this chervil, which is actually a really cool thing because once the bottom gets bigger, then I can chop that up and fry it. Or we can use this as an herb. Has kind of a licorice taste, really yummy. There's nothing quite so nice as fresh herbs. Over here, you can see how this lettuce has volunteered. And there was a lettuce plant here earlier in the season, and we kept the seeds for the most part, but of course the wind blows some around. So there's a ton of lettuce here that has also volunteered. So this is really encouraging. I thought that this was kind of an epic fail, to tell you the truth. Aside from the poppies, I thought that it hadn't done much. But look how nature knows what it's doing. It's really amazing. So we actually kind of chopped all of this down earlier. And now all I have to do is just kind of mulch around the plants that I want to keep. Looks like some kale volunteered too, huh? Yum. That stuff's pretty hard to kill off. And then over here, this is lemon balm. And this is another one of my favorites because it is so easy to grow. You put that plant in, at least out east, that stuff's going to grow. It has tons of vitamin C, good minerals. You can make vinegars out of it. You can make salve out of it. You can make tea out of it. It's a wonderful plant. And it's mint family, so it grows like a weed, just like mint does, like this over here. So I wanted to show you this success and let you know that it's super easy. All you have to do is essentially kill off the grass, and then you can throw down some seed and a little bit of compost, and you're good. Over here, I can show you this experiment is going really well. Here we just threw some dirt down and some arugula seed because we had a ton of it, so I figured, you know, why not just throw it down and see what happens. There you go. I haven't touched any of that. Didn't really do much of anything except throw down a bag of dirt, soil. Over here, we've got this epic success. And this is our little garden bed, and we have a cover to go over it. All we did was put some sunflower stalks down in the bottom for compost, and then we went ahead and put down soil, and let's see, some of Paul Stamets' Fungi Perfecti. That mycorrhizal solution is always a help for gardens. Things grow a lot faster, and they have much more nutrients. The mushrooms actually help the plants at the roots to absorb minerals. So, delicious lettuce. This is arugula. And this should be the rainbow chard, or the red veined. Just delicious, especially when it's tiny. And then over here, we have a ton of spinach. Ooh, yum. Look, they're just babies. Hello, guys. So it's only been a few weeks since we put this together, and already we have food in our yard. Wonderful. By the way, kids will always eat what they grow. Swear to God. Even the most exotic vegetables will be consumed when they're fresh and the kids have planted them. So I wanted to say this is my contribution to Standing Rock. This is my way of putting a hit on the pipeline, okay? Everything that you're able to grow in your own yard is actually contributing to a healthier environment, because you don't have to spend a bunch of gas to ship things around the world. And you don't have to make a bunch of plastic containers, because look, it's right in your yard. And it's always fresh. It's always delicious. This is nice fresh lettuce. There's nothing in the world like that. Over here, we even have a potato bag that's going pretty well. So you can even grow potatoes in your own yard, see? Without any trouble at all. Down there at the bottom are the potatoes. You just have to keep those little shoots covered, the tubers, because they're nightshade. If they get sun on them, then they become toxic. But there's a little flap in the door where you can pull your potatoes out. So this is a wonderful thing and takes up no space. I'm telling you, it's not that hard to grow stuff in your yard. So I'll have more and more lessons showing you how to do it exactly in spring, and happy day.